So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and in today's video I'm giving you my thoughts and impressions on my Ram Laramie that I just picked up. I've had the truck a little over 24 hours now, actually probably a little longer than that. We're almost finishing the next day, and I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that I like, some of the differences that I notice on this truck over, say, my Laramie Longhorn, and even the Rebel outside of that. So let's get into it. Roll the intro. So this is the truck. It looks really familiar. If you remember my Rebel, the Ram, and or the TRX, they all look pretty similar. I mean, even the Laramie Longhorn looks pretty similar in here, except for that 12-inch screen was in the TRX and in my Rebel, and it is pretty decent. I like the way that it works. It does, you know, what I need it to do. And I want to go back to, I can't go to Sirius XM, huh? I was in Sirius XM. Interesting. Let's go to, there we go. How about to say, what the hell? Let me just shut that off for now. I noticed some ride differences over the Laramie Longhorn. Now, the Laramie Longhorn, if you remember, I had air suspension and I was having issues with that. And I have a regular suspension on that truck now. And then this truck, I thought being a Laramie would have an air suspension, but evidently it does not. It does not have an adjustable suspension, which, thank God, because they are a pain in the ass. So I love it. I love the interior. I don't feel like I'm missing anything that I get in my Laramie Longhorn in here. The sunroof's a little bit bigger. That is distracting in the back. The cover on the bed is slightly distracting. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna go with more of a hard top thing. Now, this feels more like driving a Cadillac than my Tesla. My Tesla's like non-stop, right? Cybertruck too, it's like bang, bang. Even the Cybertruck, though, in chill mode, drives more like a regular truck. That is true. But this Ram, just like setting my cruise at like 78, 79 miles an hour and rolling, really not bad at all. Now, one thing I think I am going to do is get darker tint, obviously, on this thing. Tint these windows a little darker, maybe put a strip or whatever across the front windshield here on this. And then I think that's it. There's really not many other modifications that I would want to make to this truck. There ain't. It's already everything I need it to be. I just need it to be reliable. And I know people are going to laugh when they talk shit about Hemis all the time. But this doesn't have the head bolt issue. I mean, not the head bolt. The exhaust bolt issue. My brain is not working. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Out in 110 degrees for like 4 hours today. Out on base, I'm just dead. But overall, I can't really complain. Like I said, it runs and drives straight. It does have the lane departure crap, and it will like self-correct. It's not self-driving, but it'll keep you from like veering out of a lane, which I like. Lane sense, which I think is pretty cool. And if you start to get out of the lane, you'll feel that little vibration, that little buzz, and it'll just adjust the truck to keep it in the lane. Cool feature. But I can't really complain, man. I got this truck for, I feel, a fairly good price. I did my research. I checked Kelley Blue Book. I checked the auction values on it before I got it, and I also got a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty with the truck. So I feel like I'm winning in that aspect. Like I'm doing really good in terms of having that warranty. This does have the eco mode, the MDS BS. I'm not happy with that. I do know how to turn that off, and I'll probably do that at some point. You know, like I do a video. I did one of these before. I think I did a video on this channel in my Rebel showing you how to turn off MDS manually. And it does involve going into manual mode every time you start the truck and shifting to the top gear and then leaving it there, and then MDS doesn't activate. Similar to putting it in sport mode in like a Challenger or something that has MDS. But I think what I might do is eventually put in the work and just have it removed from the truck completely. Check all the bolts, check everything around the engine, make sure everything's good. The truck is solid. Like I said, it's solid. I just driving this in the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck, I'm gonna put it like this: the Ram is the most comfortable truck or comfortable vehicle. No, that's not true. The Cadillac is. The STS is the most comfortable vehicle I own and can drive. It's just such a more set up to race now that it's not. I can't daily drive that car, right? This Ram, though, is like a Cadillac, man. It's just like, it's so comfortable. It just goes. Oh, man. It's just so. And it's crazy because I know people would be like, well, you could drive the Cybertruck for free. You can drive your Model S for free. I don't care. Like, I don't care. And I will drive, like, this other thing. I'm not going to leave my Teslas parked. I will drive them more often than not. And I'll probably keep this Ram. I'll probably use this Ram for road trips, which I also know you're going to say, that's insane. You got to pay for all that gas. You should use the Tesla for road trips. That sounds cool until you got to stop every 250 miles or 220 miles and plug in and sit for 30 minutes. It adds, I mean, it did add like 2.5 hours to my trip to Houston, was just charging. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you do it, I mean, it was cool. It was cool to save whatever it was, $900 or $800 in gas. Yeah, all right. But I also like just being able to just drive. Yes, the autopilot, all of that stuff has advantages, you know. But we'll see. I think I'm going to use this for my road trips, like to California, Arizona, stuff like that. You know, Utah. I'll probably use the Ram for those things. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you want to see out of the Ram? What do you want to know about it if I haven't covered it already? But yeah, I'm happy with it. I couldn't be more happy with it. But anyways, until next time, thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.